Hello, what's up, people? Hello, friends. How you doing? I'm Lady Calamere. I welcome you to my channel. I am doing my 320th presentation. Yay! And it will be on Super 7, also called Melody Stone, also called Sacred Stone. So, I have a few more pieces somewhere. I just got to go through my crystal collections. I have most of my crystal collections put away and labeled. And I still have to go through some more. Just, I guess, having too much fun, being a bit too much lax, and just a little bit of laziness here and there. But I wouldn't really call it laziness. I had fun today. Went to see a movie 28 years later. It's different from the other 28 years later, 28 days and 28 weeks. But anyways, I have some good news. I saved a kitten, a cat. I've reunited with the owner. Anyways, I feel great about it. Whew. Anyways, let's get on to this. Super 7. So, what is Super 7? Well, it is a crystal. When you buy one, you get actually 7 crystals in one. 7 minerals. And Super 7, aka Melody Stone, was coined by the author and crystal goddess, crystal lady herself, Melody. So she trademarked the name as Super 7. So you see, when these were mined, they really didn't have like the sales that an amethyst would have or citrine would have. But they found out it became quite the collectors among people who work with metaphysics, who work with magic and new age and meditation. So, of course, it got its market. And what a Super 7 is really rare. There's unscrupulous people selling now like regular amethyst, or they know it's not a Super 7. It could be a Super 5 or a Super 6. Those are, again, trademark names, a sales pitch to sell their crystals. Hi, Joker. No, Joker, you're not knocking over the camera. Hello, Joker wants to kiss everybody. He just gave everybody a kiss. You're not throwing me off today of my game. I do not have notes or a script. So, what are Super 7s? Well, they are 7, like I said, they are 7 crystals in one. One, of course, amethyst. The other stuff that's in it is clear quartz. Okay, so get your notes. Amethyst, clear quartz, smoky quartz. Writing this down, smoky quartz. Then we got cacoxenite, Cacoxenite. Again, cacoxenite, Cacoxenite, for your notes. Now the next one is a long word. It's lepidocrocite. Trying to remember how to spell it. Lepidocrocite. That's just for your notes, so I'm just making sure that I spell it so you can write it down. So we got the next one, rutile, Rutile. Rutile. You writing it down? Then we got the last one, goethite. 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 Again, Goethite. You wrote it down? Great. Now, this mine is basically where it came from. It's been closed down. Why? Because it got flooded. So, pretty much it came from Brazil. It's a mine located in Brazil. Tiny piece of southeastern coastal area of the land of Brazil, and known as Espírito Santo, mean Holy Spirit, Espírito Santo. So it's a small place, and now there has been said to be other discoveries of Super 7, not sure, but the main place where it was coming from was Espírito Santo. So there's other small mines that come from India, and I think there was one in northern state of there was one in the northern state of Bahia in Brazil, but they're not exactly Super 7s. They're more like I said, Super 6, Super 5, and so does Super 7. I can't say that 100% of them are not Super 7s, but I would only trust the ones that came from... First of all, if you're buying Super 7, I'm going to tell you this right now. Make sure you know your dealer. Make sure it's a trusted site. Because anyone can say, hey, I got a Super 7. It's really a Super 5. And they're charging you for a Super 7. Okay? That's wrong. That is stealing. That is misleading and lying. All right? And do not confuse Super 7 with the Auralite. That is, the Auralite 23 is totally different. It has 23 minerals. So there's things that are called Super 5, Super 6 from the other mines. But but it's said that the only true Super 7 is from, I don't want to confuse anyone, so is from the Espírito Santo. Okay? That mine. Now, this stone crystal is going to have all the qualities of what I just said. Now, some of them may not be equal amounts of, let's say, amethyst, smoky quartz, and goethite, chalcozanite, lepidocrosite, rutile. There may be different amounts. Some, like this, I would say is definitely better quality than, like, say, this guy. So, anyways, this is actually tumbled piece. This is my tumbled piece. These are my raw pieces. As you can see, this is tumbled. Completely tumbled. Which is cool. You know, some people like it tumbled. They like to feel better. They like working with better. Some people like raw. I like whatever. Super 7 is pretty much a powerhouse crystal. It's a powerhouse crystal. It's nice. I like it. So now Super 7 has become more expensive since supply and demand, and now that the mine is closed, it's mined out. Guess what? If you can control the market on something, like diamonds, which is a very common mineral, it was like the De Beers company that made it more expensive than it, Anyways, not going to get into that. Nope, no ADD today. So be careful where you get it, because they'll try to sell for you for top dollar for something what it's not. So make sure you know where you get it. Now, there was also Super 7. I guess you could say that actually some of them have like a reddish that is said to even be hematite in it, which makes it, guess what, since it has another mineral in, which this may have actually be a Super 8. You see right here? You know what that is? You know what that is? You know what that is? Super 8. So there's a nickname of Super 8. And that's cool. That's just a little bit extra. Some of them have more hematite than others. But that's cool. I like the hematite. Hematite is really cool. It's grounding. It's protective. Hematite is also dealing with iron, and iron deals with Mars, so it's grounding and active, and it's protective. Now, coated Super 7s, coated Super 7s with hematite, the Super 8, is worth more. People are selling it for more. For more money. Yep. You heard me. So if you have a red coated Super 7 and you didn't pay extra, you made out like a bandit. So Super 7, what does it work with? All the chakras, every chakra. What does it work with? The planets. It's going to work with, you guessed it, all. What is it? The zodiacs. You know what zodiacs is going to work with? All of them. Every single one. The elements. Others just say earth, but it's definitely, add another one. Can you guess? Storm. Its hardness on the Mohs hardness scale is on a 7, so 10 being the hardest. Okay, talc is on the lowest, diamonds on the hardest, so it's a 7. Now, this is a great one to help you contact your spirits. It's going to help you contact higher spirits, but it's also going to connect you. Very mystical powers. It's going to help you connect with, when you're doing planetary magic or astrological magic, this is your stone. This is your crystal. It's going to work with everything. But it's going to connect you. And I don't care if you're doing left-hand path or right-hand path. Left-hand path is not always evil, and right-hand path is not always good. Get that out of your mind, because you can do ascension with the left-hand path. Left-hand path is, I'm not really going to get into that, because I know I'm going to deviate from what I'm saying. But not only is it going to show you that God, Goddess, divine energy is all around you, it's also going to say, there is no part of me that is not of the gods. And it's not going to just be a statement or a sentence. It's going to be a motto, a belief. And when you look in that mirror, God is within me. Goddess is within me. All right? That when you look at all these entities and daemons and good and bad, you know that you can do good and bad. You know that these forces of nature are also within you. Body, mind, and spirit. It's going to wake you up to that situation. It's going to connect you it's literally going to connect you with your guardians. Whether you work with the Loas, you work with the Orishas, You work with the angels. You work with the goetic spirits, the daemons. It's going to connect you with God energy and goddess energy. It really is. Okay? It's really going to connect you with the energy of power, with divine power. Know that divine is not within you. It's all around you. It's going to connect you with the fact that all these energies are in the water you drink, the air you breathe. It's going to connect you with spirits and able to, tell the lower spirits that wish to hurt you, get the fuck out of my face. You hold no power over me. So it's going to connect you with your power. I don't fear you. You have no power over me. Get away. And you really, I'm not going to say it's going to, listen. You have to believe it. All right? There was a show, it's a vampire show, and this guy put a cross up to the vampire. And the vampire said, yeah, that would work if you actually believed it. But it worked for someone else because they believed in that power. But when the person was scared and put the cross up to the vampire pretty much grabbed it. Fright Night. It was the original Fright Night. And he grabbed it and said, nope, doesn't work because you don't believe it. Okay? So it's going to help you believe in that power that you use, that you project, and that you receive. It's going to help you to receive and project and receive. It's a battery, but it also has to be, you really need to work with it and program it. So it is a powerhouse. Now, I'm no geologist. I'm not a gemologist. I'm not a gemologist. I learned a lot. I studied a lot. I've been learning magic since 1983, and I've always been interested when I was a little kid. Okay? I'm old. So I'm not a geologist. I'm not a gemologist. I'm not a mineralogist. I love what I love. It's going to help you do past life recall if that's what you're into and you believe in it. It's going to help you connect with source, the universe. It's really going to help you expand your power, your abilities. It's if you have latent psychic power, oh boy, can it help open it, develop it, and hone your skills. Use it in divination. I don't care what divination you're using. Runes, tarot, oracle, pendulum, reading a crystal ball, scrying a mirror, candle scrying. It's going to help you. And it's going to help you unlock that intuition. This is also good Even without the hematite, it's a good crystal to help you rise spiritually and to go further with your mind and to travel astral and beyond, but also it's a good one to ground. It's a good one to send your energy to whatever direction you want to send it out to. It's a good one for self-expression, to express yourself, just who you are, what you want. It's a good one to knowledge, the quest for knowledge and wisdom, a quest for higher consciousness, a quest to do the great work, the great work, to connect with your HGA. All right, but to go higher now, to cross. So if you work with, say, the Tree of Life, Kabbalah, the 30 Ethers, and the Enochian magic, or Hanak, or Enochian magic, and you want to cross that abyss, this is going to help you to journey beyond that. This is your crystal if you are working with the ethers, whether you're just beginning or you're more advanced. It's going to help you to get to the highest realms, to the first ether. From the 30th, the lowest, to the first, which is the highest. It's going to help you go through those levels or ring past not. It's going to help you just go, to help you possibly even help you reach that moksha where you don't have to reincarnate if you don't want to. It's great for spiritual attunement. And like I said, ascension. To connect with those higher realms that you could not hear before, or feel before, or see before. It's going to help you connect with the Akashic records, the ancient knowledge. It's a good one for meditation. What's going on, boo-boo? My cat wants attention. It's going to help you with that power, that ability. So if you have, like me, with ADHD, like when I'm doing spells and magic, I'm usually really, really focused. Really. And once in a while when I'm praying, it's like all of a sudden I get distracted. The butterfly flew past me, blah, blah. You know, even when I'm doing presentations, I get distracted, as you notice. This is a good one to help. What is it? Sometimes you just can't help kitties. Past life recall. Past life trauma healing. Dealing with enlightenment. Dealing with expanding your mind, your consciousness, your awareness. So this is a good one to find. What is your path in life? What were you meant to do? What is your destiny? What is your true will? Not what you want. See, a lot of people think, do what thou wilt shall be the whole of laws. Do whatever the fuck you want. That's not what it is. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of law is the law of true will. Love is the law. Love under will means love under true. Okay? Do your will under love. True love. Not lust. We're not talking about lust. It can be, but we're talking about higher love. I mean, you can go for lust if you want, but true love, agape, and the lima. Thelema means true will. Agape means true love. Okay, 90, which is 93, 93. 93/93. True love, true will. All right. This is a good one for stress relief when you're dealing with anxiety, when you're dealing with assholes, and dealing with stressful situations. And I'm not going to say, oh, throw away your medicine, throw away your therapist, get it yourself a Super 7. No, that would be stupid of me to say and wrong and immoral for me to say that. So disclaimer, if you need a therapist, go get one. You need your medication, take it. Okay? But use this with it. It's bridging your physical world and spiritual world. It's bridging that gap between both. It's a very soothing crystal, but also very powerful. It's a high vibrating stone. And it's going to help you pick up on vibes, on things of, like, oh, who owned this furniture? Was a person good? Was a person bad? Is there some really crappy energy with it or good energy? Picking up the vibes of it. Great for attunement, to tune yourself. If you're out of tune, you know how the guitar, if you're playing a guitar that's out of tune, it's going to not sound right, and also you're going to ruin the neck of your guitar if you don't tune it right. Yeah. So it's good for tuning yourself and being alignment. So you know how they talk about your spine being in alignment of, yeah, it's gonna spiritually align yourself. I'm not gonna say it's gonna align your spine. I'm just saying I'm just throwing out some metaphors here. New beginnings. This is the crystal of new beginnings. Self-concentration, but also selflessness. To concentrate, it's okay to include yourself. It's okay if you're buying everyone gifts to buy yourself a gift. It's okay if you're going to give everyone $10, give yourself $10 too. Don't feel you need to do without. You don't need to be homeless, hungry, and dying of thirst to be a spiritual person. Transferring energy. Energy transfer. This is also a great one for using for any type of sending energy or receiving energy, to receive the goodness from people that are sending it to you, deflecting the negativity. It's also great for sending energy. It's one for protection, deflection. I'm just feeling the vibe of this and being one with the all. And like I said, it's a very high vibration. It's also good for spells. Spells if you're maybe looking for a job, protection, spells for healing, spells for good luck, spells to change your luck, spells for grounding, spells for beauty. It's going to empower that. It's really going to expand your power and shield your aura, but expand it. Or even pull it back. It's good for, maybe you're doing a spell for invisibility. It's not like you're going to be the invisible man. It's just that you're not going to be noticed. Or you're not going to be be obvious. Some people don't want that. But some people want to shine, and if you want to do that and you want to be obvious, then you can use that with this as well. It's great for channeling. Those who are doing spirit communications, doing seances. Maybe you're going to a misa. Maybe you're doing a Ouija board session. Whatever, it's going to help you with that. And it's also going to shield you too and really connect you with better energies and some of these parasitic energies and spirits and lower vibrational beings that just want to knock on that door and be let in and just, raid. Do a whole blitzkrieg on your ass. So it's going to help you with that. It's going to help you open portals and close them, or at least shield them, or put like a strainer on it so that only the good gets in. Because sometimes portals just can't be closed. It's almost impossible with some of these portals. And if that's not possible, then it's good to put a screen. You know what I mean? It's good to have a screen on it. So this is a good one. If you can get it, I would snag a Super 7 or even a Super 8 and snag it. Just get it. For transformation, yes. Change, yes. If you want to change. That's if you want. If you don't want to change, it's fine. It will keep you going. If you're going 75 miles per hour on the highway, it will do cruise control. If you want to say, yeah, I'm going to go 150, woohoo! Or maybe you just want to slow down and go down to 50. That's great. And like I said, it's going to help you with past life recalls and past life energies, and to help you with your eternal now, and for what your now is, and for brighter horizons. Very soothing, great crystal for peace of mind and resolution of issues and problems. And it's great to, if you need to banish something, it could be something in your life, this can be used for that. And sometimes if you can't banish something, it can help you to ignore things. Okay? Or just to let it be, accept it, and let it go. You can't win them all. So it's going to have the benefits of all these crystals. It's going to help it with, if you got a busy mind, yap, yap, yap. Maybe you can use it to help you sleep. And even with lucid dreaming, psychic dreams. But if you feel it's too powerful, then remove the Super 7. All I gotta say is experiment with it. If you can't sleep because of it, then move it out of the room. If you feel you sleep better, then hey. If you're tired of psychic dreaming, then move it out. So it's also going to shield you when you're sleeping from, these parasitic spirits that just suck you dry. It's great for when you're dealing with psychic vampires to help you build up that energy. But also it's not because you just have the crystal, oh, everything's going to be hunky-dory, I'm going to win the lottery, I'm going to have a fast automobile, I'm going to have a mansion. No, it doesn't work that way. And if it happens that way, great, woohoo. But, yeah. So, like I said, it's going to help you with dealing with trauma and ADHD. It's going to help, soothe you if you're dealing with an experience like a breakup or a divorce, or if you have to cut someone out of your life. Maybe you have a child, you just have to cut them out of your life. Maybe they're just impossible. And that's a hard thing to do. Maybe you got a total psychotic as a kid. Hey, Loki, speaking of psychos, get over here. Stop it. Come. No, Sir Mew Mew. Knock it off. Leave her alone. She didn't do anything to you. So it's a good one for dealing with that. Maybe you have to cut off a parent or a brother or a sister. That's it. Get over here. Mew Mew, leave her alone. You know you're doing wrong. Bad boy. I'm back. He was bothering Lady Boss. Sir Mew Mew. Bad boy. It's good to help calm your ass down. This is revitalizing though, too, as it calms you down. I mean, I know, it's just, you know how fiber works? When you have diarrhea, you may not have enough fiber, but then sometimes if you eat, like, too much fiber can make you have diarrhea. Too much fiber can make you have diarrhea. Not enough fiber can give you constipation, but sometimes when you're constipated, sometimes your body has diarrhea and you really have constipation. I know it's weird, but it can work like a fiber. Consider it like a fiber crystal. Okay? Remember that. Not enough fiber, constipation. Too much fiber, diarrhea. But maybe your diarrhea is because of so. If you notice you're not eating enough fiber, then anyways, back to the crystal. Back to the crystal. But I think you know what I mean. If you're going through difficulties, this is a good one. If you're dealing with idiots, this is a good one. If you're just dealing with the hardships of life, this is a good one. Hello, ever-loving goddess. Sir Mew Mew. You want to go on? Boy, I said, boy, get away from her. Go. Get away from her. I'm sorry, guys. They're picking on her. They had her cornered. And it was mostly Sir Mew Mew being a bully. Come here, Mew Mew. Do you want to come? Come on. Come on. Say hello to everybody. Here he comes. It's going to help you amplify what you want. It's going to be your amplifier. It's going to be your speaker. It's going to be your grounding. It's going to be your lightning rod for energies. It's good for attracting and banishing. It will do both. It will help you learn the lessons you needed to learn from life and from your goof ups. When you mess up, learn a lesson. Sometimes we learn through our failures. You know. And stop repeating the same damn mistakes and expecting different results. Also, for those who are in recovery, because of the amethyst properties, for alcoholics and addicts, this is a good one too. And it's really going to help you learn. And not just be clean and sober, but also You ever hear the dry drunk? You're the same person without the drinking. You do the same damn things without being drunk. You have that you have that, it's called a dry drunk. And being an addict without the drugs. Still acting on pretty much the same way without being high and, or almost the same way. Maybe a little bit better, maybe somewhat better, but yeah. It's going to help you with recalling of information. So you can connect with that with your mind. It's also a good one of ether and spirit, too. So if you're fidgety, it's a good one for you. If if you're one of these people that you channel so much that it feels like it doesn't stop. It's like a hammer. Boom, 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 boom. All this incoming information till you just want to shut down. This may work for you. This really may work and say, look, now I'm going to have it like a funnel where I can control it. And then I can turn on and off like a faucet. Or at least control it. Maybe not totally turn it off. What I mean is to control it. Instead of having a flood, to have it a stream instead. To have a more of a calm flowing instead of the wild rapids or a tsunami that you just can't deal with. It's a great massager for your soul, for your spirits, to remove blockages. It's a great one for blasting open the doors to what you want, removing those obstacles and walls. An Abre is called Abre Camino road opener. So you see those Abre Camino, the road opener spells? Yeah. This is a great one for getting the opportunities you want to travel safely. It's a great protection stone. So if you're traveling, this is a good one. Whether physical or spiritual or, it's going to help you. It's going to help you to clear your mind if that's what you want. It will help you faster. Great for breathing, the breathing. And meditation and yoga to perceive better, to be aware of what's around you. To be more aware of what's around you. It's a good cleaning your aura. It's going to help you speak your mind. It's a good one for unbinding. If someone have bound you, this is a good one to use for unbinding. And this is a good one for help you with focus. So if you're too high in the sky, bubbly, it will help you to be more serious. If you're so serious, where you have you're just dry humor, this is going to help you to be more bubbly, to be more happy, to be at least more cheerful. Good one for therapists and those going to therapy. And some therapists, you'll ask them, they go to therapy too. So, I'm 45 minutes into this crystal. It's also great for prosperity, money spells, ding, 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 luxury, prosperity, abundance, money spells. It's going to help you heal faster from things. At least, what is possible. It's going to help you have more hope and faith in things, or at least in yourself. It's to make possibilities happen or get your foot in the door for things. So if you got a job interview, take this crystal. And what else? Self-discipline. To have discipline, to discipline your mind. Again, all about focus. Making it easier to learn and retain what you learn. You can learn. I mean, I got a B in math. There's certain formulas like algebra. That's what I'm talking about. I could be good at algebra once I learn the formula, and then I'm like, whatever. I don't retain it after I'm done with my class. I mean, I retain some things. Medical math, that's a different story. I could put my mind around that, but yeah. I freaking hate algebra. College algebra, I hate it. It's like torture. But medical math, yeah. Retaining measurements, yeah. That makes sense to me. Anyways, back to this. Consciousness. To be conscious, to do things consciously. And why are you doing things unconsciously? It's going to help you to be more determined on what you want to do. To get your crap in order. Get your life in order. It's going to really open a way for you to talk to guides. And again, I'm repeating. I teach by repetition. I learn by repetition. That's just me. Great, like I said, for the Akashic Records and ancient knowledge. Can make things easier for you. To heal the place around you. Maybe the energies around you are messed up. Maybe it's got some, what it's called, residual haunting, meaning it's just haunted by what has happened. And let's say something you hear at 3 a.m. all the time. And maybe you hear help, help, help. And what it really is just residual. That's all it is. It's just recording, or something's trapped in a loop. It's going to help break that loop. Good when you're dealing with, you have your paranormal investigator. Maybe you want to be able to prove it, or to protect you. Maybe you're not hunting police. You don't want anything to do with this. Like, yeah, I don't want to investigate. Just leave me alone. It can also help energies to be at peace. Or just, please just leave me alone. Maybe you don't want to be a therapist to spirits. So, yeah, it's like, leave me alone. Maybe you do. Who knows? Some people do it because they do it. Or maybe they like it. They have nothing else better to do. Let me be a therapist to spirits or to a ghost here. Help them cross over. Whatever. Good is good when if your kid sees the boogeyman, and believes the boogeyman, and it's going to help relieve those issues too. Just tell them this is going to help you to be at peace. Again, don't let babies, eat crystals, whatever. Not going to get into that because in that's ADD realm, and I'm catching myself. So whatever your spiritual practice, this is going to help you with that. So as for like hexing and cursing, it's possible. I haven't used it in hexing and cursing, so it's possible it can really go there. Possibly even with the hematite. So anyways, so the luster of it is typically vitreous. It's glassy to it due to the presence of silicon dioxide, which makes it quartz. So the color ranges can be from a clear, translucent like this, or really dark like this, to brownish yellow, and the brownish yellow, the golden brownish yellow is from the caucasonite and the rutile. The reddish brown is from lepidolite. The purple from amethyst. Again, the hardness is 7. The specific gravity is 2.22 2.65 to 4.0. Cleavage, well, it's got the conchoidal fracture in it, and it can, with the characteristics of the silicon dioxide, the quartz, and it can lack a significant cleavage due to the crystalline structure in it. So when it has what else? Transparency, depending. It could be opaque to transparent. And like I said, it's a really, really great crystal. Go grab yourself a piece if you can before you're not able to or it becomes more expensive. So the primary formations of these are from the deposits of silica-rich liquids, fluids that go within the fractures, the holes, the cavities of the Earth's crust. I don't think that's the primary formation of this, and it's really nice quartz. It's got so anyways, thank you for watching, and I'm so glad. It took me a few days, took me about 2 days and a few hours to make sure that cat got home. We did a banishing and spread tar water throughout my parts of my home and outside, like in all my home, not all of them, but using tar water. And then as I did a banishing, I said, let the spirits of good luck come in. And there was a cat outside, thought it was mine. I said, get in here. I was like, hey, that's not my cat. So I was on a mission, I was really affected by it. I was crying over this cat, and it was so friendly. Why can't I have cat? He looked like between Loki and Miss Kitty. Beautiful cat, and yay! I fed the cat, I gave him water, and we have a resolution. Thank the gods and goddesses. Thank you. Anyways, be cool to an animal. If you see a lost animal, you know it's someone's pet, go on to Paw Boost, get on to Lost Love. If you lost a cat, get on to Paw Boost, get on to Lost Love, and contact your local SPCA Humane Society. Do emails, do calls. Be a cool person and do that. And as always, blessed be. Thank you. Thank you. I was happy I got that cat back home. Anyways, blessed be.